And we're live
Hey,
from a new studio again.
a new one over again. And thank
I
you for joining us, Dave. Oh, yeah. And Kevin, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks, Kevin. Much better things to do, I'm sure.
Yeah. And John.
Where is everybody? Crickets. Oh my god.
I referred to Matt and I as the Dudley Boys tonight because we're tag teaming this.
That's right. Somebody's going through a table tonight.
It's going to be Rodney Dangerfield.
R.I.P.
Yes. After tonight, when he goes through the table, yes, he will be dead.
Am I echoey tonight?
No, you're good.
Really? Huh.
You sound beautiful.
Interesting.
I mean, like it sounds roomy, but
Oh yeah.
you're fine. You're fine.
Probably good acoustics then. Yeah, my boom arm doesn't hook onto my new table. That's fun.
That's fun.
It's been a good day. All right. Well, welcome to the Movie Podium, everybody. We're a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club. But for movies.
We got to get a sound effect where it's like a whole bunch of people saying, but for movies.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. I like the crickets. Yeah. Well, I like the crickets for tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely feel like it. Well, this week's film, let's get down to it. This week's film is appropriately named for the time of year. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
When I used to dream about going to college, this is the way I always pictured it.
Wait a minute, when did you dream about going to college?
When I used to fall asleep in high school.
Rodney Dangerfield, Back to School.
Baby, come on.
Oh man, over the top.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear your take on it, Matt.
Same. I know, and I really wanted to hear Kevin and John. I feel like we would have had all kinds of different opinions on this one, as opposed to some of the ones where we just homer or we all dog on it except Kevin.
Yeah, or everyone loves it except Kevin.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we could add some more opinions, but I am excited to hear yours.
Yeah. Anyone that's listening out there, feel free to play along.
Yeah, definitely.
Let us know your choices or your answers to all the questions.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually didn't even come up with my podium. I'll just do it on the fly tonight. But the podium tonight, we are asking, is this Back to School one of the all-time college movies? Or does it make your podium for college movies? Back to School. Well said. Well, let's cheers and hit the intro. I need a beer.
Yeah. Cheers.
No idea how old the beer is, but it tastes like beer.
Okay, so not all beer that has sat around that long is good, because I had some in the fridge that was from 2023.
Oh,
I drank a little bit of it and I was like, the beer has gone bad. Don't drink the beer.
Well, this says March 25.
Yeah,
I'm close enough.
I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes fine.
It's probably when it was made.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It tastes fine. A fine Pilsner.
A fine Pilsner.
Didn't know that's what Miller Lite said on there, but whatever. All right, well.
Sponsor us, Miller Lite.
What?
I said sponsor us, Miller Lite.
Oh, you know what's bizarre? Okay, that's hilarious. I didn't even intentionally do that.
Uh-huh. But did you get a Miller Lite sponsorship?
I wish. But you know who does have a Miller Lite sponsorship, or did?
Who?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Are you serious? Oh, no. Yeah. He drank it in the movie.
Yes. So I'll go with the random ass facts before we even get into it.
Oh my!
Considering I am drinking this and unintentionally, I mean, it's just whatever is left over in my old fridge. But due to Rodney Dangerfield's contractual obligations with Miller Brewing Company and his appearances in Miller Lite beer commercials at the time, only Miller Lite was allowed to be shown in the movie from a beer standpoint.
Yeah, I remember him opening the fridge and putting the Miller Lite in his pocket. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
that's because he had a contract with them.
Yeah, wow.
So, cheers to Rodney Dangerfield.
Here's to Rodney Dangerfield. I think I need to go get a sixer of Miller Lite. Never thought I'd say that.
No, me neither. I feel like that's what I'm about to start drinking. Actually, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but they're brewed in Cleveland.
Really?
I think Miller Lite's brewed in Cleveland.
I will quote you on that, even though you told me to.
Well, I'm your host, Matt Scott, and I'm here with my one dude, Eric. How's it going, Eric?
Hey, I'm doing well, Matt. How are you doing? It's so good to be here with all these folks.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sure you're not run down or anything from moving. Everything's
Right,
gone
right.
very smoothly.
Oh, it's been smooth sailing.
As smooth as can be.
As smooth as tar. All right. Well, before we get into the episode, let's give a shout out to all our Patreon members. All you guys help us out, and we really appreciate the support. Even when we don't have everybody on, I'm sure you're still listening and watching.
That's not it.
We don't even have anything tonight.
There it is. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Thanks to
Okay.
Alex Marcus, Ash Seffers, and Luke Rutter. We
Luke Rutter.
appreciate it.
Luke Rutter.
Luke Rutter.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. If you want to check it out, it's patreon.com/the movie podium. We've got a few tiers, and you get access to our Discord, and you just help us out.
Yeah, awesome. Well, before we get into the episode, I kind of want to tease, and we'll talk about it more at the end of this episode, but we got a really special week next week. Got a lot of fun in store, so stay tuned for that at the end. We'll tease that a little more, and
Don't
you'll
tease
see
me.
it. I'm just trying to
teasing me.
lots of teasing going on. Let's do some random ass facts.
Okay.
All right.
Give me your random ass fact.
I got quite a few interesting ones. Well, first of all, let's get it out of the way. This one did get a 6.7 or a minus 4.3. I think it's fair.
I think
Am I-
that's fair. Yeah.
Because, okay, it's not great. We understand.
Yeah.
But it is funny at points, and it is entertaining. Like, it keeps it's paced well.
Yeah. I
It's
watched
not-
the whole thing.
It's not dumb to the point where it's too dumb. You know what I mean? Like,
It's pretty
it's-
dumb. But
yeah. Yeah, there's like a difference between, again, I will always, sorry for those Nacho Libre fans, but that is the bar for dumb. I can't handle that, or Sandlot 3. I mean, I'll just keep swinging if you want. Airbud, Golden
16?
Retriever. Yeah, 16. Like,
Did
there
they
are,
Sandlot 3?
yes, they actually did.
Oh,
And
no
it
way.
is dumb.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Like
So-
Home Alone 3 and the ones beyond that.
Yeah, where he uses a remote control car or something stupid. Yeah, that's dumb.
Not even Kevin
Right.
McAllister.
Yeah, exactly. So it's better than stuff like that. I do give that credit.
I would
All
say
right.
you're correct.
Yeah.
That is-
There are,
Accurately rated, I think.
I think so. There are moments when I actually laugh out loud. And again, maybe it's because I haven't watched this one in a while. So like a lot of times your laughs are just because you're not expecting it. Like I didn't really laugh too much when we watched Dumb and Dumber, just because everything's running in my head already. So I already know what to expect, right? So when I laugh, yeah, exactly. So when I'm laughing, it's like to myself.
Yeah.
But there are a few moments in this movie where I don't expect it. I'm like, Did he say that, or are his eyes going like that?
Yeah, they're gonna come out of his head.
So there are
If someone
moments.
pats him on the back. There they go. Right.
So, right. So there are moments like that where I'm like, okay, that was funny.
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
Yeah, definitely. All right, first random ass fact. Oh, well, I guess oh, well, all right. This is a little history lesson more than a random ass fact. But I wanted to start
That's why we do the podcast. I want
Yeah.
to learn about history, Matt. Lay it on me.
Well, for our younger listeners or younger generation, I mean, you might or you might not know much about Rodney Dangerfield. Of course, us growing up, we had our moms or our grandparents, and some of them showed us some Rodney Dangerfield. We kind of grew up with the tail end of his humor and him as a comedian, so we kind of didn't get to even see it all. So people younger than us definitely didn't see a lot of it, right?
No.
Well, he was such a legend that he mentored so many unknown comedians in their, in the beginning.
Mhm.
So he would showcase them. He actually had a club called Dangerfields, and he would bring on some of the names that we know now, but back then, obviously unknown.
Yeah.
So we had Sam Kinison, which was in the movie. Makes
Yeah.
sense. We had Jim Carrey,
Okay.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Someone might know him.
We've heard of these guys. Tim Allen, heard of him.
Oh.
Roseanne Barr,
Ooh.
Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Hicks, Andrew Dice Clay, Louis Anderson, and even Bob Saget.
Okay. All
Pretty
right.
stacked.
Yeah, that's-
all right. So, like, he obviously had a pretty big footprint on comedians and comedy, and
Yeah.
really do need to appreciate where. And again, a lot of his humor is kind of foul, but not
Yeah.
like egregious. Like it's such a weird, like gray area where it's like he kind of means well. Like he's not like saying bad word. Like he's not. I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah, we'll get into that. I
Yeah.
don't know how to describe it, but
It's-
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, but he definitely has a really important place in comedy. And so for the younger generation, I just wanted to point that out. And hello, John.
Hello, John. I'm not going to play the sound, but I will. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Hello, John.
That's all you get, though. Hello, John.
So, like character, Rodney Dangerfield was an acrobatic high diver in real life.
Bullshit.
There it is.
So he
Nope.
did the dives in the movie?
Okay, so that's not true. I didn't say that.
No, I obviously know that. It's obviously not him. And that's part of the charm. That's one of my favorite things.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, that end scene, yeah. No, apparently that's true. He was an acrobatic high diver in real life,
Okay.
and probably is why he, is a high diver in the movie.
Okay.
It was kind of inspired.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, this was the sixth highest grossing film of 1986.
Sixth? What other ones are there?
Well, I don't have the list. However, it was the second highest grossing comedy, right behind Crocodile Dundee.
Ah, yeah, the classic. He's from Australia, right? Australia, mate.
It's not a knife.
It's not a knife. Don't get me started on accents. I get a lot of heat for that.
Right?
Don't do that.
Now, I don't know if you recognize Diane's house, but it's not the first time we've seen it on the movie podium.
Diane's house. The
When he-
professor.
Correct.
Is it Home Alone?
No,
Okay.
that's too fancy or
Yeah.
too small. Home Alone's a little big.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Oh, I wasn't on that one, but okay, yes.
Oh, you weren't. Okay,
Like
so
one of the
that's
very few podcasts that I've missed.
really. Oh, that's wild. I thought so. You might have only missed like one or two. Then I feel like it's been very few.
Yeah. I'm co-host.
That's right.
We got the host over there. And co-host right here.
So that is where Jamie Lee Curtis babysat in Halloween.
Okay.
So that was cool. Let's see. I've got three more. The original music score. I don't know if you saw. Did you recognize the score, or did you happen to see who did it?
I didn't see who did it. I thought I recognized it, but then it started singing like they started singing like a back to school thing, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah. Well, that sums it up really well. The score for this movie was composed by Danny Elfman.
Is that who is on
That is the
that
redhead.
Danny Elfman on the stage?
Correct.
Okay, I thought that might be him because he was doing he was a weird looking dude
Yes.
with weird looking eyes, and I was like, I mean, I feel like that's someone.
Yes.
Pretty
It
sure that
definitely was.
Danny Elfman.
So Danny Elfman's band was at the time, or famously, Oingo Boingo. And
yes.
he was the lead singer and guitar player. And so, yes, that is him. He also did the music and the Dead Man's Party, which is what they're playing at Thornton Mellon's dorm party. That is an Oingo Boingo song. And the music video is awesome, but it actually has a lot of scenes from Back to School.
I used to love I loved when they did that, like
Me
songs
too.
that specifically came out for soundtracks. The music videos would
Oh, I love it.
footage from the movie.
Yeah.
Our friend Jack always likes to bring up the Green Day Brain Stew Godzilla remix. It's literally just Brain Stew with Godzilla like roaring over it. That's all they did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah. Like the is it Hero?
It is. With
For,
Spider-Man.
Or Spider-Man, yeah. Yeah.
There's a hero.
Hell yeah.
All right, I got two more. Speaking of music videos, this is going to be my last one, but since we're talking about music videos, there is a band from our childhood that was inspired by this movie to make a music video. Does any music video that you can think of have a lot of high diving in it?
It was Sum 41. In Too Deep.
Absolutely was Sum 41 in Too Deep.
Yes. 100%. Steve-O, the drummer in Sum 41 back then, he has a YouTube channel now, and he was talking, he released a video about how they filmed that and everything. And I think there was actually another person like recently who did a triple Lindy. And he's like, okay, so now, he's like, now she's in the club. It's her, me, and Rodney Dangerfield.
That's amazing. No way. Oh my God. The triple Lindy is unreal. That whole
he's gonna die. You can't do that.
Oh man, that, like you said, part of its charm.
Yes.
And then last one, I've got another movie so as in we saw in Halloween with another movie was filmed with a scene there. The room where Thornton Mellon takes his 3-hour oral exam. Did that look familiar to you? You probably haven't seen the movie, but it's a really famous music video.
I thought I was gonna say Good Will Hunting.
Not a bad guess, actually. That's
or maybe The
guess.
Water Boy.
Yeah, way earlier than that. So Flashdance.
Yeah.
Where she's in the chair and she does the dance.
Oh, that's the place?
That's the place.
The water.
What a feeling.
Wow.
Yeah, what a feeling.
Iconic.
Yeah, so that was that one. Only 3 years later. So I'm sure people at the time probably recognized it right away.
Yeah, yeah. And people who are of a younger generation are like, "What the hell are you guys talking about?"
I know we are in the 80s groove right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Are you
Okay.
ready for some questions?
I think I can be ready.
All right, let's do it. Favorite question about, or favorite question? It's not my favorite question. Favorite part about the movie? I need a couple more beers here.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Favorite question about the movie?
Favorite question about your favorite part of the movie?
Oh boy, what was your favorite part of the movie?
The Sum 41 thing. Like,
Really?
it inspired Sum 41. Yeah, for sure. That one's, I mean, we'll hit on it later because, spoiler alert, it's one of my other answers. But I mean, we grew up on that, and that video was just so amazing. And
It really is.
Yeah, the fact that that's the, the impetus or like the inspiration for it. He's essentially, they're doing the same exact thing.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I said that, and the fact that it was an easy watch and a short movie.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I
was
agree with. Yep, I absolutely agree with both of those. And the Sum 41 thing, I mean, yeah, if you're our generation, you're like, wait, they were inspired by that? That's awesome. That means somebody else liked this movie. And again, when we were kids, this was on Comedy Central all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
So I have a couple ones. Mainly the overall theme is that it's a fun, lighthearted movie that's about school, which again, I love movies about college or high school. I love school. Yeah. I love partying and having friends at school. But if it involves school, okay, fine. I love school.
Tomato, potato. I love
Right.
school, is what I heard.
I also like the concept that, this wealthy business guy goes back to school to earn a degree. That's still relevant today. Like we have that. That's like even though that was 30, 40 years ago, we're still having that debate.
I mean, it's very similar to like Billy Madison, of course.
Sure.
I thought it was
which came
funny.
out after.
Yeah. Way. I thought it was funny that he didn't really have any push to go to school. It's just like he's like, well, I mean, I don't want. I'm here. I don't want to go back to where I was, so I'll just be here.
And it's like, I'm getting a divorce. I need to go do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so I would say conceptually it's intriguing. I grew up on Rodney Dangerfield. My grandpa was a big Rodney Dangerfield guy. Like that stuff, it's a nostalgic feeling, which is always easy to watch. Like you said, that nostalgia is there. So it's like, this is easy to watch. Nothing, no problem there. I do think there is some pretty talented comedians in this. I mean, you have a young Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
You have Sam Kinnison's parts are insane and hilarious.
Yes.
Again, there are a couple of strong moments that I'll talk about later that I really like. But I did have a couple more random ass facts that I noticed in the movie. And then I was reading up on it and I was like, I fucking knew it.
First of all, language.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What was that?
Right.
Spit it out.
John says, party hard. He wanted to go to school with his son, like he wanted to stay in the shop. Very good observation. Yeah. I knew he wanted to go back to school with his son, but you're right. He did want to go in the shop with his dad. Very good observation.
I don't know if the actor who played his dad was related to him at all, but he has those eyes.
Yeah, I know.
He had
sure.
I feel like that's a medical condition, like the
probably
bulging eyes.
And John says, "Love me some Kennison." Yeah, absolutely. His scenes are I wouldn't say iconic because a lot of people don't know this movie, but you don't see that anywhere else. Like the way he screams as a teacher is like unprecedented.
Yeah.
Really. So the two scenes I want to talk about, and again, these are some of the scenes that I was laughing at as I was watching because I'm like, okay, come on. So the scenes were left in by the producers because they did so many takes and it was too funny that they couldn't stop laughing, the actors.
Okay.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but one scene is, speaking of Sam Kinison, it's where Thornton is in Kinison's history class and, Professor Turgeson picks up the desk and throws it across the room and yells at Thornton. If you look closely, Dangerfield's laughing the entire time. And I'm like, you can tell. I mean, it's not even that close. Like, he's laughing the entire time as Kinison's yelling at him.
Yeah.
Like trying to get him to answer a question about the Korean War. And he can't help but it's just unreal. They said they did so many takes where they were trying to get Dangerfield to have a straight face and they just couldn't. They just said, zoom out. Maybe they won't see it and we'll just leave it in.
That's hilarious.
And the other scene I think is even more noticeable. And I was laughing so hard. And it's when they're in class and the secretary from Ferris Bueller is doing the typewriter.
Uh-huh.
Well, Rodney Dangerfield's son, Jason, is sitting right next to him. Or her. And he's just straight up laughing.
Cracking up. Yeah.
Yeah. They said we couldn't get the entire room to stop laughing because it was so loud that they just said, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, I did notice that he was like holding his face and like just absolutely cracking up.
That was obviously, I mean, why would that make any sense to be in the script? Like, that's not supposed to be funny to them.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be funny to us, but that made it better to me. Like, I think when movies don't have to take itself so seriously, when they kind of let their hair down, I'm okay with it. If this was like a super serious movie and I'm like, oh, that's a miss, not a miss for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to our least favorite thing. What do you got?
Rodney Dangerfield. I don't really have the nostalgia for his comedy. My parents loved it, and like I understand it was very of that time.
Oh, definitely.
Like watching it back, I didn't really laugh at like all the one-liners or quips, and I had came to this realization. I was like, Rodney Dangerfield feels like that generation's Jack Black, where it's just he's over the top and he's just like constantly going on his shtick, and it just
I agree.
Sometimes it hits, but most of the times it's either like not that funny or not funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Well, I can't help but to follow up with that, but on our category, does this movie get made now? I said yes, and I said with Jack Black.
There we go. I may have said the exact same thing.
Are you serious? That's wild. I
we'll
think
reveal that later though when we get to that part.
Well, it'll be a quick answer then, but that's wild. Yeah, I understand that. I don't think he's for everybody, first of all. I mean, he was then, but now that our humor is definitely adapted or developed or changed or whatever, it's definitely of that time. I completely agree. Some of his one-liners to me still hit, but I don't know why. Maybe again it's the nostalgia part, but when I have my favorite lines, there are quite a few ridiculous lines that he says in this movie that even if you don't think it's that funny, it's still like, oh my God, that was said in the movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I can only remember like a few. I mean, we'll get onto that. I can only remember like maybe a handful of those one-liners. It was just constant though. Like, so it
Oh
was.
yeah.
It was kind of like School Rock in the sense that like, I like you're pushed Jack Black down your throat, and like it can be cool. It can, but a lot of times it's a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's my echo in my house because
Brantley's barking at something.
I know. Well, there's no furniture in my house right now, so anything that makes sound is going to echo throughout the entire house. So, welcome Brantley to the show tonight.
Get
it's
him in
just
there
me and him.
Or with you,
right?
Cuddling.
It's just me and him. I'll yell at him in a minute. So my least favorite thing was I feel bad for Chaz, or the actor who plays Chaz, William Zabka. Reason being is this was the movie that he realized that he was going to be typecasted based on his performance in the original Karate Kid.
Yeah, and I mean, like, that's kind of weird that you say that, because as the movie was going, like, he's supposed to be he's supposed to be the villain or the antagonist, you know, but like it seems like he's holding back.
Oh, he definitely is.
Like it seems like he's gonna play the part, but like he's kind of like just stepping back from it, and he doesn't go full force.
He definitely does. I mean, to the point where one of the random aspects that I didn't have was that he actually kind of improvised some of it, where he was wearing scarves and he had like funny outfits and he was a lot more humorous, and that was his idea of the character. However, the producers were like, no, we just wanted to be a dick. Like, we wanted to be the kid from Karate Kid.
Yeah.
So he
that makes sense. Yeah.
So that was kind of my least favorite thing, is that like our villain, was just the same character as he's just too stereotypical for me.
Yeah. And he didn't even do it well.
No, and because he didn't want to.
Yeah.
You know?
I get that. I can feel that.
Brantley is definitely the star of the entire house.
Yes.
He'll probably be sleeping here in a minute, so that's okay.
First, he's got to get a drink out of the toilet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, the toilets are a little higher now. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
He's still too tall. All right. Who won the movie?
You want to go first, Matt?
Yeah, I'll go first. The obvious, I won't answer. So I wanted to change it up and I said Diane, because she dumped the stiff, even though I can't really tell how much they were going out. And
she was very like loose about like any sort of definition of like maybe I'm seeing him, but like I'm just gonna stand him up. And then like,
I know
they're in the car and she's like, okay, I'm just gonna go in.
And then
what?
Yeah, so she got rid of the stiff, and I mean, she got to be with Thornton, who she was clearly more happy with. Like, obviously, you know, you could tell that that's who she should have been with. She was going to be happy and have fun, and she was looking for someone with a little more life, and so it seemed like she found somebody that would match that for her. So I picked her. How about you?
I had a similar sentiment. I said Rodney Dangerfield's son. Is it Jason?
Yeah, Jason.
Because he got pushed to stay in school, so he stayed in school. That's good. And then also the fact that he told a girl that he loved her without actually having like a full conversation, and wasn't a weirdo, and she said it back to him.
I couldn't believe it.
I feel like it seems unbelievable. Even
I
for
think
that time.
it cracks me up because I feel like they just ran out of time.
Yes.
They're like, oh well, I guess we got to throw in the romantic moment right now.
Yeah. Like it would have been just fine to be like them like being together. Like
Right? We kind of just.
or something like that. But the fact that he told her he fucking loved her
I know.
without actually talking to her much
It's
at all.
hilarious.
Oh.
Julie has a great point. The diving coach
Oh,
won
yeah.
because he got to see the triple Lindy again. Absolutely. Good
He
point.
got his star diver out of the crowd.
Yeah, he won the championship or
Yeah.
what the meet. And I like how the judge was like, or the whatever, I guess, ref, or I guess it's the head judge. He's like, oh, I don't have the substitution sheet here. I'll go get it later.
I'll bring it to you.
Thrown away dialogue right there. I don't
really
think we
was.
need to see that.
We definitely did not.
Next category: favorite song moment or score scene.
What do
All right, what do you got?
You want to go first?
Yeah, all right.
Your category.
Well, it is. I love this category, and there are quite a few songs to pick from,
Yeah.
and I will hold on a few other ones, but I'll just pick my one for now.
Uh-huh.
And I'll say Aretha Franklin's Respect at the end of the movie.
Okay.
Reason being, and I, of course, like to read between the lines and, and there's some meta stuff I like to point it out. But Dangerfield's most famous bit, of course, was I don't get no respect.
Yeah. So for anyone who watches The Office and Michael Scott does the horrible I don't get no respect.
Yes.
That is from Rodney Dangerfield.
Exactly. And so clearly that's a reference to that when they're playing that song.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a banger too. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to discredit it. It's a banger. And I mean, just seeing that and him celebrating at the end is just icing on the cake. And in an just a ridiculous, unreal sentiment.
Yeah.
How about,
the fact that he delivered the address and he was a freshman.
Money talks.
There we go. Yeah. I said Twist and Shout when when it's unhinged and it starts with the band playing, but then by the end he's on stage just singing his heart out for whatever reason.
There's a few cool facts with that too. One being this wasn't the only movie from 1986 that did Twist and Shout.
Was the other one Crocodile Dundee?
It was Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, okay.
Right when Matthew Broderick gets on in the parade, he gets on the float. Yeah. And the other part about that is they actually made a music video for this. Like the cover of Twist and Shout was a music video with Rodney Dangerfield.
Okay, that's
the 80s were weird but fun and lighthearted and from an entertainment standpoint at least.
Yes. That is so bizarre.
I know, right? We kind of talked about it already, but I did want to mention the Oingo Boingo song, Dead Man's Party, I believe. And that is from Danny Elfman's band Oingo Boingo. It is a really catchy song. Like I actually like the song.
Mm-hmm.
It does make me miss those days when you get to see a live band at a college or like at a party like that. A band called Inseguri or something like that sometimes would play at a random house show, and me and John could walk there with our 40 ounces of King Cobra. Those were some good times. And
something like that. Not saying that ever happened, but something like that.
Right. Those are some good times. And I do love college.
You love school. I heard it. You said it earlier.
As long as it means I don't have to work. John is throwing up the triple Indy as well. What a legendary dive.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into what we teased earlier. Does this movie get made now?
My initial thought was no, but
Okay.
then I was talking to Julie about it, and I was like, well, maybe it does, but not with Rodney Dangerfield. If he was alive still, it would be Jack Black, because Jack Black would audition for the movie
Yep.
and get the role over Rodney Dangerfield.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I said the foreign concept. I mean, it's not a foreign concept. It's not new by any means, where we have somebody that comes into a unfamiliar role or stepping into something like, he's a rich person going into poor, or an older person going into college. We get all kinds of those different juxtapositions in movies. And I said, if this were to get remade, absolutely. And it would be maybe Jack Black. Because, I think of School of Rock, or I think of some ridiculous thing. And now he's older. I was also trying to think of somebody that was probably around Rodney Dangerfield's time or age in this movie. He might be a little older than Jack Black, but not by much anymore. So I was trying to think of that, and I was like, oh, Jack Black's probably the perfect age right now for that. To go back to college.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would do pretty well.
Wow. That's crazy. We were on the same page on
that. Is bizarre that we had the same age.
We casted the same person. That's wild.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to maybe my favorite category for this movie, because like I said, there's a couple one-liners that I have down, and there's no one else to answer, so I'm gonna go ahead and say them. Favorite line from the movie.
I'm gonna let you start because I only have one line.
I'm gonna rip some off. All right, my favorite line. Ooh, if I had to pick one. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's at the end. And it's when the professor, where Diane's reading the famous poem from Dylan Thomas, which your version of that would be from Independence Day. But, we will not go quietly into the night, blah, blah, blah. I love how he sums it up.
Blah, blah, blah.
I love
respect on President Whitmore's name.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Well, no, you're absolutely right. Well, I love how he sums it up when he says, it means I don't take shit from no one.
Yeah.
And it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Fuck yeah. That got me pumped up. Anytime that you stand up to someone telling you what to do, I'm all for it.
Stand up to the man.
I can't. Yeah, exactly. How about you?
So the one that the line that I had was kind of like an interaction. It was when Jason walked back into his dorm and his dad was there, and he's like, I can explain that. And then his dad was like, explain it. And he said, I lied. And then they just moved on.
Yeah.
I got a big kick out of him just saying I lied. And then the conversation just went
I just didn't care.
Yeah.
It was pretty ridiculous. Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll be saying some of these for John, because I do picture this one for John. Bring us a pitcher of beer every 7 minutes until somebody passes out, and then bring one every 10 minutes.
That is a good one. That is a very John line.
Some of the ones that that one to me actually is funny.
Yeah.
There's one. Again, I feel like I have to say a few of these.
Yeah.
Rage Against Dawn's Lights. Yeah, exactly.
What?
Rage Against the Dawn. Yeah, it's part of the speech.
Yeah.
Exactly. The football team at my high school they were tough. After they sacked the quarterback, they went after his family.
Just, it's so cheesy.
After Sam Kinison screams at
Yes.
Dangerfield, he says, "Good teacher. He really seems to care about what? I have no idea."
His face on that, like the 180 that he does when he says about what I don't care, or
I have no idea. Yeah.
is pretty funny.
One where he says, "Girls, this is Lou. Lou, these are girls." He didn't say the girls. He didn't say girls. These are girls. And by the end, Lou is like hanging out with one of the girls.
Mhm. Yeah, he and
Good
that
old
other girl
Polly.
like coupled up.
Yeah, that's funny. We did 2 movies with the actor who was Paulie and Rocky in less than a month
Okay.
almost.
Okay, I was like, I know I've seen him somewhere recently.
That's
That was it. Yeah.
yeah. Of
He helped-
course.
He helped stop the Cold War.
All right, I got a couple more. I got 2 more. I like when Dangerfield said, "Please try to understand. I don't have the background for this. I mean, the high school I went to, they asked the kid to prove the law of gravity. He threw the teacher out the window."
That was good. I like that
Yeah.
one. They just happen like so quickly, and like his like his voice is also like part of it. It's, I don't know. It wasn't sticking with me.
I hear you. I definitely hear it. You dreamed of college.
When did you dream of college? Every time I
I-
fell asleep in high school.
And then, all right, the last one, and this one does crack me up, and I do think of John or somebody like that when, I don't know, this one, it's so dumb that you have to admit it's funny. All right.
Yeah.
So Thornton Mellon is talking to a girl named Bubbles, and he says, "What's your favorite subject?" And she says, "Poetry." And he says, "Really? Well, maybe you can help me straighten out my Longfellow."
Yeah. It's just, it's
It's so dumb. It's so bad that like I just picture my grandpa laughing at that. thinking it's
I
funny.
was just gonna say, like, it's like, oh, Grandpa, why'd you have to say that?
It's so
Like-
bad that it's like, okay, I can't help it.
It is pretty dumb. I will give you that.
Oh, it's so dumb. So dumb and whatever. All right. Let's go to our most rewatchable scene. I think I know where you're going with this, so why don't you do it?
Triple Lindy, baby.
Yeah, I figured. That'd be a good tattoo. The different parts of the dive all on the
Oh
arm.
my gosh. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it that much.
That's a good one for John.
Yeah.
I feel like John, I wish you were on this one with us for sure.
What about you, Matt? What was your most rewatchable scene?
I think from a whole standpoint, I think my favorite scene is what?
I said like the band hole.
Not quite.
Okay.
My favorite scene as a whole would be the party scene.
Yeah.
Because I think it's hilarious that the dude throws up on himself. That was my like A/B repeat part of it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that part.
Night of my life.
yeah, you get that guy that says it's the greatest thing that had ever happened to him, and he wasn't even at the party when he said it.
Yeah.
That was another good line that I guess I missed, but
Yeah, that was
the
a good line.
greatest thing that ever happened to me. You got Rodney Dangerfield snorkeling in the hot tub.
Yeah.
That was unreal. And then you get Oingo Boingo playing that catchy song. That to me was the best scene in the entire movie.
Yeah, that was. And that leads me into our next category, because also during that scene, someone got real moody.
Most likely to be the off-screen drunk.
His son Jason.
Oh yes,
He had like one beer, and he got all sorts of like emotional and like brooding and like, just don't talk to me, you don't know me, sort of like feeling. So I feel like he got a taste of it right there.
Yeah.
And then like later on, he's gonna dive deep into that, because it didn't take him very long to get to that place.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of those emo kids that once he found the townhouse, he started to go down the deep end.
Yeah. Once he found the townhouse, he started to go out back to the dumpster.
And you know what happens in the back of the dumpster?
Yeah, we do.
John says, deliciously dumb. See, I knew you would say that.
Yeah.
And yes, the triple fucking Lindy. Yeah, I had Coach Turnbull. Just because I wanted to mention how hilarious it was of a concept to just have a character that was a diving coach. Only the 1980s, I feel like, has silly things like this.
Well, I don't know. I feel like a diving coach would be different than like a swimming coach, right?
Oh yeah, definitely different.
Like, I mean, that would be a character in that story, because like,
oh yeah,
I would be on the team.
I guess from a sport standpoint, we had to go with diving.
Yeah,
like
that is kind of.
I don't know another movie where there's a diver.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, I know quite a few sports movies, and I could not name a single.
Do you like sports?
Something like that. I really was trying to think of, like, there's not a single movie that I can think of that has diving as like the sport surrounding it.
Yeah, I'm
The
not.
Craft. Oh, okay. I've never seen The Craft.
That's with the witches, correct?
Yeah, that's a witches movie from the 90s, I believe.
Craft.
I did not see that one.
Apparently, the address of The Craft is 909 Jefferson Street in Red Bluff, California, is what Google tells me. Not that it's a movie.
Not that. Oh, I can go.
Yeah, okay. I remember what movie.
Yeah, I remember like the cover and the
Yeah.
girls on the front.
Yeah, Vicky Valancourt's in there. She's real.
Oh, okay. She's a witch, huh?
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought she was in real life. Anyways, I won't go off to any more tangents. Let's cast our friends. Oh, before it gets lost.
Yeah.
Kevin, John, and Dave are the off-screen drunks.
Yes, for sure.
Especially Kevin.
Yes, we know 100% that he's not actually sleeping like he said he's going to.
No way.
He's pounding like as many Busch Lights as he can.
Guaranteed. I need another Miller Lite here pretty soon.
You want to? Well, no. You need to be here when I say mine.
Yes. No, go ahead. I don't need it that bad. We're almost done. Go ahead.
This was a real difficult one that I was thinking of. So I said I'm one of the guitar players in the band. So that was easy. I play guitar. I said John is the kid who's like, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Then goes off and vomits.
Oh man, that's a good one.
I said he's also Chaz because that hair.
Oh yeah,
John hairdo.
Yeah,
in
sure.
college.
For sure.
I said you, Matt, are Lou, the driver, looking all intimidating, beating the muscle behind everyone.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I said Kevin is Philip the professor because he's just a fucking he's just
sounds familiar.
Yeah, obstinate for the sake of it. Like whatever he thinks is good, and like no one else is gonna tell him any different.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. And then I said Dave is Valerie because he's just following John around, Chaz,
Yep.
and being eye candy.
That is hilarious. Well, I'll start with Kevin is Philip. I mean, duh. He's a party pooper.
Asshole.
Yeah, he's
Party pooper.
He's a party pooper. That's literally what I said. He's a stiff. Yeah. It's hilarious. Sorry, Kevin.
Kevin, if you're listening,
yeah,
lighten the fuck up
and get on the show.
Yeah.
Eric, I had you as Jason. Kind of quiet, kind of shy, but can obviously shine in his own right.
Yeah, give me one beer and I'm gonna be moody as fuck.
And I had to say, it's not that this was you or anything, but like I did love that scene at the end when he's he's never talked to her and he's like, I love you. I had to shout out to that. Not that I think you would do that, but the shy, but like the shy, like he hadn't talked to her kind of.
Yeah. I get that, the shyness. Yeah.
Yeah. I had Dave as Chaz.
It's just fucking ridiculous that he did that.
Oh, I know. It is ridiculous.
So you said you had Dave.
I said Dave was Chaz, the talent, of course.
Yeah, the talent and the hair. He used to have
hair. Yeah, he had the hair. And I had John as the dude on the couch who spits out the beer onto himself or throws up in his own mouth. Because I've definitely seen him do that in college. I mean,
two people that vomited.
Party John was on another level.
Johnny Goodtime.
Yeah. Johnny Goodtime was on a different level. Party John. Party John would drink or eat anything.
Yeah.
Anything. Legend.
Anything.
And climb up anything too.
Yeah. If you would like to hear more about specifically John taking things in college, go over to Sorta Kinda Funny. We were on their show a few months back now. They had it over and they had us each tell one ridiculous story. And John's was about college time, acid, and a library book.
So go check that out. It's pretty good. See, I'm glad Julie's. I could see that for Eric.
I understand.
You said one word to me other than when you were drunk. I love you.
Yep.
All right, we got two more categories. Let's go with, is this a podium role for any of our top billed cast members? I mean, there's not a lot of top billed here.
Yeah, I did some Googling and whoa.
It was a pretty tough Google, I'm sure.
Yeah, I said yes to everyone except for Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. I obviously said the same. I didn't even go with Robert Downey because he was 5th on the list.
Yeah.
So I kind of just ignored that. But yes, I did not. He would not. This would not make his podium, obviously. Yeah. And I totally agree with everything else. Even Rodney Dangerfield himself is more of a comedian, right? Mm-hmm. So clearly Caddyshack is number 1.
Yeah.
This is probably number 2. And then after that,
Julie brought up Ladybugs.
So that was my 3rd.
He was also in Little Nicky somewhere.
Yes.
I can't remember who he was.
He is he the devil's dad? They put boobs on his head and put a bra on his head.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how he's related, but he goes to hell for some reason.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know how they're related.
Yeah, that
makes sense.
Um, so yeah, my third was Ladybugs, which I think is a cute movie. Now, again, I haven't seen in 30 years, so
Yeah.
who knows what it's like now.
Yeah.
But when my sister and I growing up, we used to watch it a lot, and that was one of her favorite like soccer movies. Like she really
Yeah.
liked that because obviously it was coached youth girls soccer. She played soccer, and he's
Mhm.
this awkward dude trying to coach, little girls soccer, and no idea how it's aged now
Yeah.
with that theme. But from
We'll
my,
find out whenever we have to do the movie Ladybugs.
but he's not a raunchy person, so I don't think it's that
Yeah.
bad. Like I'm sure he's making fun of himself more than the girls.
Yeah.
But I did say that one. From what I remember, that was cute.
Yeah.
Our main girl, Sally Kellerman, actually was up for an Oscar at one point. That's
The
Diane.
teacher?
Yeah, the teacher, Diane. She was up for her role in MASH in 1970.
Okay, that was the only thing that I could find on her that I
Yeah, that was
that I
pretty much
really
it.
recognized.
Yep.
Was
Oh,
Matt.
John says Ladybugs rock. See, I remember that too. IMDb did not give it a good score, but
But they
And-
didn't give Spice World a good score either. And we all know that is great.
fair. And then the other one that's a top build that I wanted to mention is Jason, who goes by the name Keith Jordan. Sorry, Gordon. Keith Gordon. That's how little we know him.
Wait, is that his real name?
His real name is Keith Gordon.
Okay, you said
And-
he goes by the name, and I was like, does he?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, his real name. No, that's his real name.
Okay.
And so he's actually more well known for being a director. Shows like Fargo, Better Call Saul, Kevin's Show, which he's not even here, Dexter.
Oh
He's
yeah,
done-
he's been watching that again.
Yeah, so he's done episodes of all of those shows.
Okay.
Role wise, he was in All That Jazz. He was in Jaws 2 and Dressed to Kill, but this is definitely his biggest role.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I searched through I sifted through the IMDb, and I didn't really see anything that I
Yeah.
recognized.
Yeah, not really. And let's get on to our final podium question. Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm more ready to see how or to hear how you word this.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
This week we ask, does this movie podium for all-time college movies?
Oh, good. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, what do you got?
I said no. Shockingly. no.
Wow. No way.
Yeah, no way. I said number 3 was The Water Boy.
Oh, good game.
Number Yeah, he's in college there. I
Yeah.
mean, I know it's about football, but he's in college. Speaking of another like football field movie, but they're in college, Drumline with Nick Cannon,
Oh, okay.
where he is on the drum line.
Nice.
Killer movie.
Yeah.
And then my third one, and I believe it's 2 weeks in a row that it's been number 1, is Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you would put that.
Yeah.
Very nice. I kind of thought you might put that.
I think I know one of your picks, I think.
I probably know my number one.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's the best college movie. A couple ones that I want to mention, since there are not more of us, and there are quite a few college movies, some better than others.
So many college movies.
I tried, when I was thinking of my list, I tried to think of ones that were, I would say, like more of a quintessential college, like try to grasp the college life or feel of it. So I didn't go with some of these for those reasons, but we have movies like The Graduate.
Okay, that's one that I thought you might pick.
I wanted to, but it doesn't have enough college to it. Like it's the concept is, or the story or plot, but it doesn't really have college. Like he's out of college.
Yeah.
he's not in college. So I'm like, I can't put stuff like that.
Mhm.
So we have that. We have Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Julie says Real Genius is a good one. PCU. I knew someone would say PCU. Yep.
Real Genius is on a list that Julie made for me that is titled "Movies That Eric Needs to See Because He's Uncultured." And Real Genius.
Oh, I agree. Real Genius is great. You haven't seen that? It reminds me of not old school. Reminds me of this movie, Back to School. Just
Yeah.
the 80s. Like, there's a lot of those 80 movies that, I guess we're part of that culture.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Real Genius. I mean, the main one that actually did not make my list, and I almost reluctant to not put it on there just because it's such a classic.
Uh-huh.
Animal House.
Yeah, that is surprising that it wouldn't be on your list. Well,
yeah,
kind of.
I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while, so I can't
Yeah.
really attest to it.
Yeah.
Accepted was another one that I've watched a lot, or Kelly and I have watched a lot.
Mhm.
Do you remember that one?
That's the one with Jonah Hill and the dude
Yeah.
from Doctor Justin Long.
Justin Long. Yeah, where they come up with their own college because they weren't able to get into the fancier college.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good movie. Van Wilder is another one.
Yeah.
Van Wilder. Revenge of the Nerds is a pretty legendary one as well. You have Everybody Wants Some, which is kind of the sequel to blanking Dazed and Confused, because Dazed and Confused is in high school.
Yeah.
Richard Linklater, the director, came up with one from the college era.
Okay.
That was Everybody Wants Some.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's pretty good. I saw it in theaters back in the mid 2010s, I think.
Okay.
A couple more. We have Mona Lisa Smile. Remember that one?
I don't know if I've seen that one.
And Road Trip was another one.
Yep, Road Trip.
And Whiplash, which we haven't seen yet. That's intense.
Yeah.
All right. And Good Will Hunting.
You already said that
again.
one.
Oh, I did. Okay. Well, it didn't remind me of college enough, so it wasn't on my list. Okay, so
I can think of at least like two more, but I don't know if they're on your list.
Fair. All right. Well, let's find out.
Okay.
My number 3 is The Social Network.
Okay.
And I think it's the Facebook movie. From an overall like quality of movie, entertaining movie, and college life, there's just a little bit of everything. It's not as funny as the college movie should be, or parties, but like it's still a really, really good movie. Plus, it has that vibe. My number 2 is Pitch Perfect.
Oh,
did you see that coming?
Yes, only because we were looking at lists for this movie, and Julie said that one, and I was like, I bet Matt's gonna fucking pick that one.
And I did. I absolutely love that movie.
Before you go on to number 1, there's also Stealing Harvard.
Yep.
And Orange County.
Yes.
Both of those.
I know that's where it's like they're in high school, but they're trying to get to college. It's like you could make an argument either way.
But what's number 1?
Yeah. So, I missed one more from an outside looking in. I wanted to put it on there, but it's Blue Chips, which it's a 90s basketball movie, and Nick Nolte is a coach, and he recruits all these players back when you weren't allowed to, pay players. And it's got like every 90s basketball player, like Shaq's in it.
Oh, nice.
And like all these guys, like Penny Hardaway, like all the names you would remember from the 90s, except like Michael Jordan. And like they paid to get him there, and like they do all these like under the table things, and it's pretty ridiculous, but it's still pretty good. Nice. My number 1, if you probably couldn't guess, is Old School.
Yes, it is.
It is the quintessential college movie to me. it captures everything that I picture of college, or what it would be like to try to go back to college at our age, even more relevant right now. You know what I
Matt's
mean?
trying to party with all the youngins.
I will do it till I die. And John, I cannot wait to cast John, which we already know who John would be in that movie. So when we do that movie, it will. It's already happened. We already know who he would be. And
Multiple times.
yeah. Yes, thanks, John. I appreciate it. Well, that was a fun movie, fun
That was.
college experience there.
Yeah. What are we gonna do next week, Matt? We have
Yes.
a special thing next week.
Yes. So let me get to that. So next week, as you said, we have a very special episode planned. So what we're going to be doing is, for the first time ever, we're going to have a movie podium draft. So we're going to take the top 100 movies of the 21st century named by the New York Times, and we're going to take turns in a snake draft or a serpentine. So we go back and forth. We're going to take turns picking movies from that list. Once you pick a movie from that list, it's gone. So we're going to have 4 of our closest friends on with us. I think there at least should be me, you, Kevin, maybe John, Doubtful Dag. And then we have 4 of our other friends, which we'll be naming this week.
Yeah.
And we're going to be all on at the same time. It's going to be a party. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
It's I encourage everyone to join, and maybe we'll have a win and a loss. You know, I have been thinking strategy already. Like, my first pick might not be my favorite pick, but it might be like an overall winner. You know, like, I know you love sports references, but you know, when LeBron came out of high school, he was a man child. Like, you knew he was going to be the number 1 pick. So, like, if the Cavs picked anybody else, they would have lost that draft. So I don't want to make that mistake and pick number 100 on the list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I can't pick some of the ones that I like maybe more, but if there's the obvious pick, I can't take. So I'm studying this.
Yeah, there's also the strategy of, if I go before Kevin,
I know
what his number 1 is, and I want to pick that one. He doesn't get it.
I know. I've looked at the list and I thought right away, oh man,
yeah,
who is going to fight over that movie?
I'm not sure if we're thinking of the same one, but it wouldn't even be in my top 3. But if I could pick it and Kevin doesn't get it, that would make me happy.
Oh, okay. So there's a couple movies in there where I'm thinking, oh man, between you and John, or you and Kevin, or and the fun thing is, I don't know how our guests are gonna pick.
Yeah, I don't know either.
At all. Like, I don't know how they you know what I mean? Like, I know your movies and I know John's and Kevin's.
Yeah.
I don't know their movies at all. So, like, that's how I'm trying to prepare. I don't want one of my movies to get stolen here. So now, so this week I'm going to be trying to watch as many of those as I can. Or
nice.
I'm trying to strategize because I don't get a lot of time to watch movies. So I'm like, all right, which ones do I pick?
Yeah, which ones are the core ones?
Yeah,
I've never been part of a draft, so I don't really know how this goes, but I have a feeling people are going to take my movies.
Yes, that will. With 8 of us picking 3 movies, so we are going to pick 3 movies, like the movie podium. We'll have our, gold, silver, and bronze, and so we have 24 of the 100. So there's a very good chance that one of your movies will get picked. I mean, 20 or whatever % chance. Julie will teach you how to draft if you need to. I know she knows how.
Yeah, she was teaching me a little bit.
Nice.
You said it's a snake draft, so does that mean it goes down the line and stops and then comes back up the line?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. So we have our 1 through 8, and then number 8 will get to pick 8 and 9.
Okay.
And then 10. So people have their theories. In this case, I think it's fine to be in the middle. I don't think there's necessarily a clear number one like a LeBron James in this list, because the number one movie to me, or sorry, not to me, I can't spoil that, but the number one movie on the list is Parasite, which is not the highest rated movie on IMDb. Yeah. And not necessarily anybody's highest movie. So I thought that was a peculiar number one. So cannot wait to see how this goes. And I'm very excited. We'll be teasing it, and we'll be teasing who our guests are. And I'm sure they'll be doing the same. So look forward to that. And we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. All right. Well, that concludes our episode. Any last words?
No, bye. Thank you.
Well said. Well said, my friend. Bicycle.
The credits roll now, the show is done. We watched the movie and had our fun. Thanks for hanging with us for so long. We'll see you next week on the movie podium.